Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry for disappearing on you guys. I was going through the most, but I'm back like I never left. Back like umqolo. Anyway, to my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And if you haven't subscribed, this is your moment to subscribe. And it's road to 10k, guys. As soon as I get to 10k, I'm doing a giveaway. I'll only announce it when I get to 10k, so watch out for that. So on today's video, I did a what would I do if question tag, and then I got so many responses, so I'll just be responding to that on this video and to give my reaction. So okay, let me start from the first one was, what would I do if I caught my boyfriend having sex with another girl? I would dump him. Why would I stay? He had sex with another girl and I caught him. So that's enough reason for me to leave. So I'll definitely dump him. What would I do if I became pregnant, guys? This question is so sensitive. And guys, I don't know. Like, it's nothing I've planned in my life for now. Maybe in the next 3 or 4 years, yes, I would want to get pregnant. But at the moment, I don't want to get pregnant. But if it does happen, because God wants it to happen, then there's nothing I can do. I'll have to take the responsibility on done. So yeah. What would I do if I got trapped in a room with all my haters? Shona. But knowing me, with that attitude, by now you guys must see me flourish now. Lock me inside the room with my haters. They must see me flourish. So I wouldn't mind, as long as this is panding Christ. Even if the Christ infecting himself with or without makeup, so not that I have haters. If I'm by hater, I'm a hater, and Nazi haters. And I wouldn't really address people as haters, but if you're that's so useless. I'm happy over here, so I'm good. On my side, beef, equal babes. What would you do if you killed someone by mistake? Would you hand yourself over? If not, then what would you do? Because I can't even kill a fly. Mistake. And I feel like if that would happen, God forbid, I would hand myself over to the police because I killed someone and I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I ran away or I avoided the situation. So I would definitely hand myself over to the police. I've never even thought of that. Whoa. Hectic. Okay. The next one says, what would you do if you'd get pregnant for a man you don't love? First of all, why would I sleep with a man I don't love? Secondly, why would I sleep scorn with a man I don't love? Thirdly, ndifuna ntwana ebhedini with a man I don't love. So I said that is not possible. Knowing myself, that is not possible. So I can only get pregnant by a man I'm in a relationship with and a man that I trust and love. So that is not possible. It can never, ever, ever happen. I don't know if you guys know that sound on TikTok. That is not possible. It can never, ever, ever happen. What would you do if you were held at gunpoint? I would pee myself. Oh, guys, I've never been robbed all my life. I've never been held at gunpoint in the big situation where there's a robbery or whatever. I've never been in that situation. So I don't know. I'd probably pee myself. Like, guys, I don't know. Or maybe I would just become, I don't know how people act in those situations, but I would probably pee myself because ilapha igani and ndingadutshula anytime, and I'm about to watch my life fold in front of my eyes. So I would pee myself. Guys, my wallpaper. I recently changed my wallpaper to me and my boyfriend, and every time I see it, anyways, yeah, move on. Because you took a whatever, whose phone is this? What would you do if your boyfriend showed up at your bite's place and they're friends? Okay, so when I have a boyfriend, I don't have to have a bite. When I'm single, I have bites. So my boyfriend showing up at my bite's place can never happen, because if I have a boyfriend, I'm with him. Like, there's no other guy. But if I'm single, obviously I'm gonna be seeing different people, or dating different guys. So my boyfriend rocking up at my bite's place is not possible. That can never, ever, ever happen. It's not possible. Unless, let's say now he's my boyfriend and he happens to be friends with my bite. Obviously he would know, because I used to have a thing, so okay, my girlfriend used to have a thing with my friend, but it was nothing serious. So eyobana ibe ibite ndibe busy nayo ngoku ndine not my brand. Not my brand. You find out you're pregnant. Hey, pregnancy, fire in the name of Jesus. You found your man. What would you do if you found your man with your best friend in the same bed? But they're pranking you. Prank. Prank. No. And also, none of my best friends would ever agree to that stupidity. And I don't even think my boyfriend would agree to that. So that is not possible. But if I were to be in that situation, I would definitely cut both of them off, because what kind of stupidity is that? You prank, you guys are in bed together and it's a prank. Guys, no smatal. Get pregnant by, what would you do if you get pregnant by the Nigerian gang? Bafune umntana bakuyeke. I was like, guys, yes, Mr. Weave at some point he wanted me to have a baby for him, but I was like, I won't know. And you guys come, I want something next thing ever, guys. Even though he sold me a dream by now, I wanted to have my child. It's like Tengelimoto, buy a house. Don't, you know. I did get excited, yo, I have a child. But guys, like, I thought about it and was like, I remember if this guy switches up on me, then shaking him down, what's gonna happen, you know? So if umntwana makamba adopta benani, yo kanye ahambe yokhangela umuntu ozamtholela umntwana gqiba amnike. I can never carry a child and then you have to take the child away from me. No. Skis. What would you do if you woke up bald? But you guys wouldn't know. I would just put on a wig. But hey, guys, I love my hair so much. You ndingagoa. You shem. What would you do if you instantly won 1 million somewhere somehow? Zikana guys into 1 million because everything seems to be so expensive. Or I'd just buy my mom a nice car. Like, that would be the first thing that would come to mind. Let me get something for my mom. But let me just get something for my mom and appreciate her. So, because that's my queen. That's my queen. What would you do if you caught your parents doing the deed? Oh, like, this is a childhood trauma. Guys, that has happened before. I think I was doing grade 9 or grade 10. I was coming from school. I got them. I think I needed therapy because I don't think that image came out of my mind. Like in the picture, oh my goodness, no, I don't even want to talk about it. See again. What would you do if a friend asked you to help her cover a murderer? First of all my friends are sweethearts. They would never be in a situation like that. But if I were to be in a situation like that, hi Bongata and a friend, let's hand you over to the police. Because guys, the conscience, because like awuna sazela ba ubulele umuntu, like I don't think like isho mzam guys neba umuntu like abazoqonda bazonifihlela into bazokwazi lapho ufihla into babulele umuntu. I don't think it would get to that. What would you do if you caught your man in a ritual? You could twala yewethu ndingamshiya. Ndihambe ndiyocleansa emveni koko ndingamshiya ndihambe ndiyocleansa andifuni mix ni guys when it comes to rituals and all. But I feel like guys, like ndiyayisensa energy yakho. If ndakubona bana ungumuntu odoji or ungumuntu omanga straight nothixo, ndiyakusensa. I've been in a situation like that before Ne? Low guy, but not buy a restaurant, and then but money energy I get then Cinda. And guys, my once Cinda, I don't even want to talk to you. So like in the money, and then like I later found out, but I know, you know. So like in the I'm not to buy a hotel, but I'm like something snacks about you. What would you do if you found out you were pregnant with twins by someone who is not your boyfriend? Twins! Hi, double blessing. Anna, guys, I don't know. But one thing about me, I don't risk. Like, if you bite, do you do using protection throughout? So chances of me getting pregnant by someone who's not my boyfriend are very low. No, about 0.01%, very, very low. So, but if I were to be in that situation, I don't know, hey. But I just feel like me and the person will probably, I don't know, come to an agreement. But twins, and he's not my boyfriend. Yo, and for nothing. Wallpaper, guys. Anyway, what would you do if you found your sister or cousin in bed with your man? First of all, my sister and I don't have the same type. Let's start right there. We don't have the same type, and she's taken. And with cousins, that one is very tricky. But I don't think they do me dirty like that. I know, you know, Dinabo cousin, that are my cousins, Yabatana, like I trust them. And then Bako cousin, cousin, Bona, yes, they might do it, but Baba close school, I don't think so. I doubt. What would you do if you found out if your boyfriend tells you that he's gay? Guys, if you know, you know. People who know. When it comes to this gay topic, people who know. But that's a story for another day. Can we keep it moving, please? What would you do if you would find out your man in bed? If you would find your man in bed with another girl? Okay, if you were made to choose between your life and your mother's. Tricky. But I chose my mom's life because I have two younger siblings. One is 13, Omni Una 4. They still need my mom. No, he's 5, sorry. So they still need my mom. So I would, but still now they need me. This is so tricky. But I would choose my mom's life because I would be like, I've lived my purpose. My mom's now cool 7. I would choose Napile and then Nandingafa. God forbid, please. But if I were to be in a situation like that, God forbid, and then I have to be the one to save her, I would do that by all means because I love her so much and I just feel like she still has a lot to live for and she still needs to bring up my younger brothers. So I definitely choose her life. Okay, what would you do if your boyfriend blue-ticked you when you asked him about a post you saw from another girl's timeline on Instagram? And we tanda like a lot. And this is your first serious altercation in your relationship. Guys, call me piece by piece like your son. And this is your first altercation in your relationship and it's a gowi. That's if you blue-tickile and you're confronting him about something you saw on another girl's timeline. Like, I don't know, guys, maybe he has something to hide from you. Maybe there's something he doesn't want to tell you and Gugu and you had to find out in a different way. But him blue ticking you and explain, it says a lot about him. So I don't think it's someone that can be taken seriously. Like, we can't be dating. I see something, I come to you to confront you about it, and you just ignore me. You are now and the gaslighters and our permanent babes. You are serious babes. Okay, you're pregnant, found a man in bed. What would you do if you found a friend wearing one of your favorite wigs without asking? First of all, my friends are not snacks. They have their own wigs, and I don't think anything like that can ever happen. Nope. We don't even ask each other for it. We guys now have the kind of friends we don't even ask each other for impahla. We don't do that. Nagu weeks but la week gold, la week red. Guys, we don't do that. We don't do that. What would you do if I were to ask nicely to join your live and we beat our faces not anytime soon? Oh, alright, babe, no problem. You can join my lives and we can beat our faces. I don't mind. What would you do if your boyfriend got another girl pregnant while you guys are dating? I would dump him because now there's a new life coming in. Secondly, you cheated on me and then she got pregnant. So what are we doing? Why are we still together? Go be with her. I'm good. What would you do if you'd find out you're 5 months pregnant even though you had your period? So you got hi. Guys, this is so sensitive. No, this hits home. Stop it. Guys, no. What would you do if you were to get married and you had to move to another country for like 5 years without going home and life goes as planned? Child, I would move. I would do anything to get out of SA right now. Like with everything happening in this country, I would do anything to relocate to another country. So I would grab that opportunity with both hands. Because ndidikiwe South Africa, I'm tired. Ndidikiwe, ndi tired. What would you do if you were infected with HIV from your partner while it's your first time having an intercourse? I feel like it would be selfish of my partner to not tell me that he's sick and then for him to spread the virus onto me. That would be very selfish of him. And I don't know, Dingatingla situation. I've never even thought of something like that before, but andaze. I don't know. Okay, we are HIV. I'm just scared to break my virginity because of that. Sorry if my question is inappropriate. No, it's not inappropriate, Mdase. Like, just don't break your virginity if you're scared. Rather wait until you feel like you're ready. And also when you do it, make sure you use protection since Usoyiki AIDS. So just make sure you use protection and you do it when you're ready. You don't have to put yourself under pressure when you want to break your virginity. There's no need for that. Just do it when you're ready. What would you do if you'd find out that you are not your parents' biological child? Guys, I don't think I'm not my parents' biological child because the way my mom loves me so much. No. And guys, no. I can't. I love both my parents. What would you do if you'd find out you can't have babies in the future? I would be so heartbroken because I love babies with my entire heart. So I would be so heartbroken. And yes, guys, like, who's gonna carry my name? Who's gonna be my mini me? Dingago. What would you do if your friend somehow manages to sabotage everything you've worked for? I don't befriend fake bitches. I don't befriend snacks people. The moment you start giving me snacks vibes, I cut you off. I don't even question you whatsoever. If I'm feeling some type of way about you and you're my friend, I cut you off. So I don't think any friend could ever get to that point of sabotaging everything that I've worked for. All the friends I have now are the realists. So abanye nabanye, nope. What would you do if you drink alcohol and not be trying to? I would just stop because what's the point? I would just stop. What would you do if a girl texted you and told you to stay away from her man? I was gonna mistake. Like, babes, tell your man to stay away from me because one thing about me, I don't go and DM men. Men come to me, it's not the other way around. So if a girl ever comes, I snatched her man or I'm busy with her man or whatever, sis, go deal with your man and get down. because you don't know what your man says about you. And then when you like babes, ask your man, not to what would you do if you dated a nigga for a month and he wants to marry you and move up with you? But we'll get to know each other on the plane. We'll get to know each other on the plane. It's fine. What would you do if you found out your friend's sugar daddy is your father? It was my pillow relationship. My pele. What would you do if you farted during a doggy? It has happened before. It has happened before. I think it's because I ate something wrong, and then during that so, but as I ate it very snacks because so I wait. As in the pregnancy son. What would you do if your partner would ask for a threesome? Am I not enough? Why do you want to involve the third person? Am I not enough for you? Like, child, go to a girl that's going to be doing all that nasty things with you, because I don't do those things. What would you do if you were offered 50 million to never date again, be with a man, take it or leave it? I'll take it, it's fine. As long as I have money, I will be happy. That's the root of my happiness. Money, the root of my happiness. So I am in. I'm in. Mali. What would you do? Okay, when you found your man in bed with another woman, I take my mama out on a date if she hadn't succumbed to COVID. May her soul rest easy. I'm so sorry for your loss, sweetie. I'm so sorry for your loss. What would you do if you got engaged with the person you're currently dating? I wouldn't mind, because I love a person with my entire heart, so I really wouldn't mind. What would you do if you forget one doing it's fine, and this phone because guys is attractive and wrong. What would you do if your apartment will burn down? I don't even want to think about it, because that's the most depressing thing that can ever happen to anyone, like having to start over. And also in most days they're not insured, so now you have to start over. You have to that will be too much stress. Found your man bed. Hi bo, caught your friend you met a month ago. Chenny in the lendo. What would you do if you caught your friend, someone you met a month ago and have been getting along with, going out for dates, shopping and stuff, then you catch them in bed with your fling? But then there's one of his job. Where do you get these kind of friends? Can you explain where do you get this kind of friends? Like I would just cut the person off, like uchomi. I would cut her off because obviously chomiam and she knows about my fling or my bite. So I would just cut her off, because that's snacks behavior. You can't go behind my back when I take you as my friend and you go and fuck someone I have a thing with. Or if ever we're not friends, then you don't owe me any loyalty, do you? But someone I take as my friend, we're doing everything together, sis, no. No. Anyway guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be posting another video soon, just to catch up, because the 2 weeks behind with my videos. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you haven't subscribed, do so, and see y'all next time.